What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for MLB Monday, June 19th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's MLB slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay guys, we have a 7-game MLB slate tonight. So let's take a look at the pitcher position. So I'm going to pay up here. I like Corbin Burns. He's got a nice pitching advantage here over the Arizona Diamondbacks. Corbin Burns only giving up a .456 OPS versus lefties, facing 4 lefties here tonight. And the Diamondbacks have only hit 10 of his last 55 pitches. That's a 182 batting average and a pretty decent sample size. Vegas thinks it's going to be a low-scoring game. 7.5 runs scored in this game. That's their over-under. Corbin Burns is averaging 33 fantasy points per game on the season. He has an ERA of 3.44. Record is 5-4. Pitching an average of 94 pitches per game. So I like Corbin Burns here versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Okay, let's take a look at the catcher first base position. I like Carlos Santana. He's got a 15% batting advantage over Drew Smyly. Carlos Santana is batting 15% better versus lefty pitchers, batting a .785 OPS versus lefties. But I like this pick because Carlos Santana is 8 for 24 here versus Smyly. It's a .333 batting average and a 1.1 OPS. 2 of those hits were home runs, 2 were doubles. So he's only $3,000 FanDuel salary, 100 more on DraftKings, averaging 9 fantasy points per game on the season. He scored fantasy points in all 5 of his last games, has a batting average of .235. So I like Carlos Santana here versus Drew Smyly. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $25 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won. And then we'll send you $25 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's take a look at the second base position. I like Nick Senzel. He's got a 37% batting advantage over a low salary pitcher, Austin Gomber. Nick Senzel batting 55% better versus lefty pitchers, batting a 1.110 OPS versus lefties. Austin Gomber, he's giving up a .911 OPS versus righties. Nick Senzel is 1 for 3 here versus Gomber. Only $2,800 FanDuel salary, 1,300 more on DraftKings, averaging 9 fantasy points per game on the season. He has a batting average of .243. I also like this pick. Vegas thinks it's going to be a high-scoring game. 10 runs scored in this game. That's their over-under. So I like Nick Senzel here versus Austin Gomber. Okay, who do we have at the third base position? So I like J.D. Davis. He's batting against Michael Wacha. J.D. Davis batting a .830 OPS versus righty pitchers. Michael Wacha giving up a .607 OPS versus righties. But what I like about this pick is J.D. Davis is 3 for 3 here versus Wacha. Got a home run, a double, and a single. He's $3,100 FanDuel salary, 900 more on DraftKings. Averaging 10 fantasy points per game on the season, and he has a batting average of .288. scored fantasy points in 4 out of his last 5 games. So I like JD Davis here versus Michael Wacha.
Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the Position Optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new Player Trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups.
Okay, let's take a look at the shortstop position. Another value play here. I like Kevin Newman. He's got a 21% batting advantage over that low salary pitcher, Austin Gomber. Kevin Newman batting 39% better versus lefty pitchers, batting a .916 OPS versus lefties. Austin Gomber giving up a .911 OPS versus righties. And Kevin Newman is 3 for 8 here versus Gomber. That's a .375 batting average, only 2,700 FanDuel salary, and only 500 more on DraftKings, averaging 8 fantasy points per game on the season, scored fantasy points in all 5 of his last games, has a batting average of .272. So I like Kevin Newman here versus Austin Gomber. Okay, moving on to the outfield position. I like Jock Peterson here versus Michael Wacha. He's 5 for 17 with a 1.074 OPS versus Wacha. 3,300 FanDuel salary, 1,200 more on DraftKings. So I like Jock Peterson. If you want to save a little bit of salary here, take a look at Randall Grichuk. He's got a 33% batting advantage versus a low salary pitcher, Brandon Williamson. Randall Grichuk batting 9% better versus lefty pitchers, batting a .774 OPS versus lefties. Brandon Williamson, he's giving up, he's pitching his worst ball versus righty batters, 24% worse than his other pitches, giving up a .842 OPS versus righties. Now, Randall Grichuk is 0 for 2 here versus Williamson, but he's only 2,900 FanDuel salary, 1,000 more on DraftKings, averaging 10 fantasy points per game on the season, and he has a batting average of .297, scored fantasy points in 4 out of his last 5 games. Vegas thinks there's going to be 10 runs scored in this game. That's their over-under. So I like Randall Grichuk here versus Brandon Williamson.
If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smiggity smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this MLB slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.